Today's dish from the classic French repertoire is Cailles, quail with rice. An old preparation recorded by Madame de Saint-Ange in 1927 in La Bonne Cuisine. As with all her recipes, this Cailles makes tremendous culinary sense. The only liberty I'll be taking with the original is the addition of a classic sauce au porto, port sauce. Quite optional, but will lend the dish a certain je ne sais quoi. So then, for 2 people, 2 cleaned quail. These will be coloured in olive oil prior to cooking in the rice pot. Parsley for decoration or sprinkling over the final dish. Long grain rice, which will be cooked with aromatics, a bouquet of bay and thyme, cured pork belly, and an onion which will be started off in a little butter. Chicken stock, or as the original calls for, bouillon, which can be taken to mean the broth from the pot-au-feu, effectively a light, clear beef broth. If your family enjoyed the pot-au-feu last weekend, you're sorted. A drop or 2 of this refreshment is for the cook, not for the quails. Speaking of which, this stuff is about ready for drinking, so plenty of regular episodes of Pete's Pans assured in the near future. Santé. So over here are the ingredients for the sauce porto, or a sauce Madeira sauce. Today I'm using port, just as good and easier to find. A single small shallot, and some really well-made and reduced veal stock. And a knob of butter. Before trussing, be sure to season the birds inside. The trussing of the quail ensures that they don't end up looking like this. Despite what appears in fashionable food magazines, this is not what we want at all. They have to remain compact and plump on the plate. So better to truss this way or in the manner you're used to. Now they're seasoned very generously and browned all over in a little oil over high heat. High heat as we're only colouring them, not cooking. What the French call marquer. They're kept warm as we start the rice. The pork belly is cut into very small lardons or dice, and half an onion chopped finely. This isn't a red onion, but the delicious pink variety from Figueres, just over the border in Catalonia, usually a regular yellow cooking onion. The onion and pork are softened in butter for a few minutes, and then the rice is added to the pot and stirred around over a decent heat for a minute or 2, without allowing the rice to brown at all. Now the hot bouillon is poured over, already heated if you wish to save time, and it's left at a simmer to go into the oven with the bouquet of herbs. If it's more convenient, the rice will cook perfectly over a low heat on the stovetop too, but Madame Saint-Ange says it's much better put in the oven. Oui, madame. As this cooks, the sauce is prepared. A small shallot sweated in butter, Madeira or port in, and reduced by half. The veal stock is added and reduced down until a sauce consistency is reached. To finish, a knob of butter is swirled in, being careful not to boil the sauce after the butter is incorporated. The shallots can be strained out, slightly more sophisticated, or left in as you please. After 10 minutes, add the quail to the pan. Madame warns us, add it very carefully. The rice must not be touched. You must be careful to place the quail on the surface only. Such attention to detail. If you see the rice has already absorbed all the stock, go ahead and add a little more. Cover it again and cook for another 10 minutes. The birds are arranged next to rounds of rice and served, as Madame says, burning hot.
Allez, bonne dégustation et à la prochaine.